There are many rumors of hauntings in the small town of Winton, and one story in particular stood out: the story of the three-eyed gnome. You see, it was only last year that Becca went, shall we say, insane and bludgeoned her dear friend and neighbor Eden. Whether or not her claims that a gnome made her do it were true, one thing was for certain: something supernatural was going on, even in the small town of Winton. Action.
Hey, man, I think this house is haunted. Like, I know ghosts aren't real, but there's been some freaky stuff happening. Like, it's weirding me out.
It's not haunted, it's just an old house.
I don't know, like, there's been weird stuff going on.
Okay, well, throw this away from me.
I'm gonna go introduce myself to the neighbors. Do you want to come?
Do I look like I want to come?
Fine, whatever.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Jordan. I just moved in across the street. I just wanted to come and introduce myself. Nice to meet you.
Wait, you live in that house?
Yeah, I just moved in this week.
I'm surprised they let anyone live there.
Why? What happened?
After what happened last year.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Bye.
Okay. It's nice to meet you.
As peculiar as her neighbor was, Jordan couldn't keep herself from her curiosity.
Hey, so there's been like some weird stuff happening over at my house. I know like when we first met, like you said that something happened. Could you tell me about that? Like what happened over there?
I can tell you, but it's a long story. Come on in. It all started with the last girl that lived in your house. Her name was Becca. I suppose you could say that we were good friends? Yeah. And so one afternoon she called me and I came over. She was very panicked and I rushed over to help. And that's where everything went south.
Becca?
I think I managed to get the hammer from her hands.
Becca?
And I crawled into another room is what the police told me. And I was informed that a neighbor called. I suppose she heard me scream. It's all so fuzzy.
Becca, I have the water. Becca?
Even though the memories are foggy, I remember her saying, she kept saying something about a gnome. I don't know much about it, but she definitely mentioned a gnome.
What did it look like? So what happened to Becca? Where is she now?
I think they said they took her to like the mental asylum in Brookers.
And so naturally, she did her research. So she researched and researched and researched. And researched. Her curiosity grew and grew into paranoia.
Those Girl Scouts come by your house today?
They did. They got me good. I got 3 boxes of tag-alongs.
Doing better than me. I think I bought 26 boxes of cookies.
26 boxes of cookies? Oh my goodness, that's
You okay, hon?
yeah, fine. Sorry. 26 boxes? Wow, that's a lot of cookies.
Call me crazy, but I like my cookies.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Speaking of crazy, like, I know this is gonna sound weird, but hear me out. But I saw the gnome.
You saw the what?
The gnome that you told me about, I saw him. He was in my house. And like, there's been some weird stuff happening, and like, I looked into it, and I think we can trap him.
I
Like,
open up to you and you come to my home and mock me?
no, I'm not mocking you, but like, I think if we work
No.
together, we can trap him and stop
I need you to
it.
leave.
No, please listen to me.
I need
like,
you to get
I'm
out of my
serious.
house.
Please.
Get out. I'll call the police.
So she grabbed her gloves and she waited for that little monster to appear.
The gnome just makes people do bad things. Terrible things.
The gnome. I got him.
Stop it! Where'd you get the gnome?
It was in my house. It's just like, it was following me. It was in my room. I don't know where it came from. I touched it. I tried to like stop it. I tried to trap it. And then I woke up and like, I think it wants to hurt me. And now, it wants you. The jar! Close the jar! It'll trap it.
And just like that, it was over. They dug a hole and buried the little monster. But of course, he had been watching her the whole time.
These things!
Action.
And now, it wants you. House, like I saw him the other day, he was in my room. I'm like, there's been some weird. Do I just like.
Yeah, sit up. And go grab
Surprise,
him.
I get possessed and just become a TikTok thought.
I'm
I
not.
invite you into my home and you bully me?
I'm not trying to bully.
What?
The gnome.
Get out of my house with that!